What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Thinking about simplify, right? Simplify the way that you do things, right? Simplify from the ground up, quite literally, right? Barefoot shoes. Simple. Your feet aren't designed for a shoe, come on. I can't go back to sneakers. It's kind of funny. After wearing these for the past few months, I'm like, damn, I put a pair of shoes on, it feels like shit. But yeah, so basically simplify from the ground up, right? Look at my shoes, from the ground up, quite literally. You know, minimum amount of clothing possible. If it wasn't harsh light right above me, right, with the sun right above in a midday, yeah, my shirt would be off, right? During the sunset, shirt off, right? You don't need clothes. The shortest length shorts possible. I have the 5-inch shorts. Lululemon. I only wear the same brand for everything. Lululemon everything. It's just a way that I am. I simplify shit. I've been wearing these clothes for the past 7 years, right? Comfort over fashion, right? All black, all black. I got the Ricoh GR3, right? In terms of photography, simplify your process. Pick a camera and run with it. You know, whatever you have right now, just use it. One lens though, right? Don't go out there and kid yourself with all these lenses in a backpack. Make sure that your camera is one with you, and you shouldn't have to think about it. You should be able to treat this thing like it's an extension of your arm, right? And so with that, yeah, I suggest using a Ricoh, as it's the most simple camera. It fits right in your pocket. It's small enough to keep on your wrist all day. It doesn't weigh you down, and you can take it all around town, and you can have your process from the tool that you use simplified to the bare bones, right? You don't need anything more than this, right? Make videos, you don't need anything more than the GoPro Mini. You don't need any LCD screens. You don't need to look at any beeping lights. You don't need to see anything and vlog with this like sort of like seriousness with like choosing how you're framing things, making B-roll, making talking head segments. Like if you're doing YouTube, I suggest heavily to just forget it, because you're gonna start to hate doing it. And I love making, I love creating, I love sharing thoughts, and I actually enjoy making videos just as much as I like photographing. So with that in mind, I want to simplify the way that I'm making videos, because I want to do this for longer. I don't want to get ever burnt out, right? I don't ever want to feel burnt out from the process of making a YouTube video or photographing, right? So in terms of that, right, I think that using monochrome will actually satisfy your itch more. It'll actually keep you more curious, because we're abstracting reality through the medium, through, you know, putting the camera into the small JPEG, the high contrast black and white, everything baked into the camera. We no longer need to process in Lightroom, right? Simple. I don't want to have to go home and tinker around in the dark room, right? I want to have the photo look aesthetically beautiful without doing shit, right? I want to shit out beautiful pictures from my camera, basically, right? And so with that, I'm seeking to simplify, I'm seeking to speed things up, I'm seeking to photograph more and to not bog myself down with camera gear and technical things like Lightroom. And so by using an iPad Pro, importing into the Photos app, I'm able to cull through my photos way faster. I'm able to create folders and airdrop things way faster. Also, in terms of printing, if I would like to make a print, guess what? I don't need to do shit. It'll just come right out of the printer. I haven't experimented with it yet, and I honestly don't really care to. I will do that when I'm very old. But basically, I believe that it's a very simple thing, right? The black and white file is gonna be there always, and it's small and it's compact, and you can ship it back and forth, upload it with quick speeds, and ultimately with longevity on your mind, on my mind, I think that I'm starting to find the solution. Now, there isn't just going to be this one way of doing it all, but I can't help but to think of it this way, as a way for me to explore and push the limits of photography. I believe it's important to set yourself some sort of sustainable process where it's simple enough that you can continuously do it until the day you die. And I actually really believe in this. So I really do think that simplifying things from the ground up, from the clothes you wear on your back, to the shoes you have on your feet, to the things that you eat, right? Only meat and greens, I have a little bit of an apple and peanut butter as a dessert. But I really do think that simplifying just having one meal a day, right? Let's just say you eat one meal a day. You don't have to eat meat. You can be a vegan, whatever you are. But I think that having this intermittent fasting lifestyle, where no lunch, no breakfast, only dinner, it's actually way more sustainable for me personally, where I only have to think about eating right before bed. Like, I don't want to have to think about consuming anything throughout my day. Oh, I need to go and get a little snack. Do you think that the native tribes ate little snacks before they killed a mammoth with a spear? Like, I don't think so. So I'm trying to simplify everything. The way that I think, the way that I do things, the way that I make videos, the way that I make photos, the way that I cull through them, the way that I share them. And so with that, I will leave these thoughts as I enter the tunnel of the country's largest municipal building, City Hall, Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. Simplify, seek to simplify more. The more you think about things and the more that you're in your head and you're complicating things, the less fun this becomes. I truly believe that I'm onto something, right? Simplify. Wow, I haven't seen this guy since 2012 when I started the first photograph on the streets. Wow, I have a picture of this guy on film from like when I was in high school. Yeah, you're the man, dude. I remember seeing you, I don't know, God, how long ago? Maybe in like 2012, bro. Like, I made a picture of you like 10, 12 years ago. Hey, have a good day, bro. I'll have to do a deep dive and find that photo. It's kind of crazy. I have a photo of him from like a decade ago. All right, simplify everything.